Welcome to ShortView Trading. It's your morning market hit for Tuesday, 29th of September. What matters today for traders? Well, another great day of rallying in the US stock market. For the second day in a row, the S&P up quite nicely, generating one of its best two-day gains since really the 8th of June, early June. More importantly, though, it was a broad-based rally. All of the top 11 S&P 500 top-level sectors were involved. And nicely, the shape of the rally was nice as well, with the defensives lagging, utilities, the worst performing sector on the day, up around 0.3%, followed by healthcare. So two of the defensive sectors lagging the charge, and the cyclicals and some of the tech areas leading the charge encouragingly. So it was broad-based, tech, semiconductors, banks, the Russell 2000, the mid-caps, all of them doing well on the session, and many of those up between 2.5%, 3.25% on the day. And added to that, whilst the volume was a bit light, the S&P mini volume was a little bit light, the breadth of this market was very encouraging. Advances very strong relative to decliners for the second day in a row, as you can see from the chart in front of you now. So with the S&P and the Russell 2000 amongst many indices posting some of their best two-day gains in a number of months, and the breadth good, it's encouraging to see how this market's playing out, and encouraging especially given that sense that last week was the base building pattern. Last week we had lots of buy signals on the short-term models, and last week seemed to be the end of the wave 3 of this pullback that had been going on since early September. So that's the key question now. How do we play it from here? Well, the message of the models is not as strong as it was at the back end of last week, but still remains tilted towards buy or indeed neutral. In other words, if last week was genuinely the wave 3, this pullback is over, there should be further upside from here. Having said that, of course, after such a strong two-day gain, today's likely to be fairly muted or even some give back of those gains. But the message of the model is fairly clear and encourages us to stay with this long side of this trade for now. For the full detail on how we're playing this, please see today's daily rag, available to subscribers and on the website. So what are we watching today? Well, plenty of macro and plenty of key events. On the macro side, we're watching the consumer confidence out of the Eurozone, then out of the States, with the conference board data in the afternoon London time. And in terms of key events, there's several Fed governors speaking, including the key governors Williams and Clarida, as well as the first presidential debate happening overnight London time, evening time in the States. And of course, any discussions about the fiscal stimulus plan, any advancement of those discussions will be watched closely. It's critical for how this market behaves. So that's it from us. That's your morning market hit for Tuesday, 29th of September. Thank you for listening. Please do subscribe on YouTube. Simply search under ShortView Trading. Follow us on LinkedIn, Twitter, and or Facebook. Thank you for listening. Stay safe. Trade well.